Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the FAU versus Bryant college basketball matchup on Saturday, November 18th, 2023. Of course, I give out tons of free picks every day, and when you give out as many free picks as I do, you're going to like some games more than others. To find out which ones those are, check out our premium picks at Pickdawgz.com. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays meant for people who make big bets. I make big bets. I know a lot of you do as well, but you can only get it by texting the number that you see on the screen. It's not available on the website. But let's get to this one. Florida Atlantic taking on Bryant. Last year's magical run to the Final Four by Florida Atlantic, coming within 1 point in a final second loss to San Diego State from taking it all the way to the finals. Well, showing this year that was no fluke. This team is absolutely stacked and really taking names right out of the gate. I got to tell you, while a lot of people thought that the Owls wouldn't be able to match last year, and we saw it especially in that game against Loyola, Illinois in their opener where the Sharps appeared to be all over Loyola Chicago in that game. It was all Florida Atlantic all game long, and then they come back in their second game, beating Eastern Michigan by 43 points. And while they're going to have stiffer competition for sure, Loyola Chicago actually has revamped their roster, and we know that that's a school that is capable of making a tournament run. So it's going to be interesting to see as the schedule moves on, and FAU gets a shot at some of the bigger teams, which, they just don't get a shot at all that many of them. It's going to be interesting to see how they perform, because they were a lot of fun to watch last year, and I think they're going to be a lot of fun again this year. A lot of returning players from that team last year, and that, of course, is the key of both the South Florida teams, Miami and Florida Atlantic, who both made it to the Final Four and who both have a ton of returning talent. When we look at this Bryant team, they are clearly struggling this year. This is a team that we followed for many years. We cover all the teams at Pick Dawgz, so Bryant certainly not a team that's not on our radar, but generally this is a team that really has a lot more talent than this year's team. Bryant just absolutely terrible. They're 1-3 on the season, but that win came against Fisher College, and not even a Division I school in an unlined game. They did cover the spread against Rutgers, getting 14.5 in that one, but that really doesn't pay the rent as far as I'm concerned. When we look at Bryant, the offense, 131st in the nation, while Florida Atlantic not getting it done as far as teams field goal percentage against. But the thing is that they don't allow a lot of shots. So when it comes down to it, the Florida Atlantic defensive statistics are pretty much off the chart as they were last season. When we look at the FAU offense, oh man, once again, 3-point shooting at 43.8%. That is 12th best in the nation, 11th best in overall field goal percentage. This team just simply can light it up and play on both ends of the court. I think even laying this gigantic number, we're getting value on FAU. I'm going to take FAU. It's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you how often the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they tell you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.